0709 hours GMT +1 West African time. It's Thursday, the 20th of March, 2025. Good morning. Welcome. This is the News on Wake Up Nigeria. I'm Mike Messikeno. Now, we have updates on the political development in Rivers State as we begin in the Federal Capital Territory. Before we get back to Rivers State, where yet another tanker explosion has left many vehicles burned and residents feared dead at Karu on the outskirts of the FCT. Yesterday's incident comes just a week after the Otedola underpass explosion, which led to the death of 4 persons. And as at the time of filing this report, there are no confirmations if there is any casualty or the extent of damage. Firefighters are also working to extinguish the Inferno. Between October 2024 and March this year, more than 300 persons have lost their lives due to tanker explosions in Nigeria. The latest explosion happened in Lagos, Enugu, Niger, Delta, and Jigawa states.
The trailer fell brake and hit this company trailer. So while hitting the company trailer, it caught on fire and started exploding. So the explosion now took many vehicles.
But we were coming from the car and then we see this car with a higher speed. So on this process now, this car now happened to hit other cars. So there were accidents already down. Then before this car is a truck that have explosion gas. So it exploded. On that process of exploding, then the fire caught up. So people could not run away again. This is what has made this place to be like this meaning. And the fire lasted for almost 2 to 3 hours.
There are some casualties. The figures will be given when everyone is planted. Some critically injured people are reported to Sokoro General Hospital. So for now, that's where we are. We're trying to, right now, clear the road so that motorists can, traffic can be eased, so that motorists can go about their normal.
Now to that update on the declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, senior correspondent Ivy Kano takes a look at expectations of security agencies in the state.
When a state of emergency is declared, all eyes turn to security agencies. The police, military, and civil defense have a huge responsibility, not just to enforce the law, but to keep the peace and reassure citizens. But let's be clear, Rivers State isn't in chaos, at least not yet. Geographically, Rivers State is surrounded by Anambra and Imo to the north, Abia and Akwa Ibom to the east, and Bayelsa and Delta to the west. Tony Ofoyeton, who is the Director General of the International Institute of Professional Security, says the situation demands a broader perspective. According to him, security forces must look beyond just Rivers State.
To be able to identify all the vulnerable facilities in the Niger Delta region as a whole, and to be able to do, a proper access control. The Navy, the Air Force, and the military, the Army, should, symbiotically work together. But they must work, with, I think there's this other company in the Niger Delta region that understand the terrain very well.
These hit and run things are going to happen all over the place. And of course, I hope the military is ready to calm down and talk to people to make sure that the place is calm in 6 months.
He believes this is a critical test for the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps and urges the police to exercise caution in handling the situation.
Your primary responsibility is to protect the critical national infrastructure, and oil is one of so. I would advise that the police should not take any critical decision in a haste, because whatever the police will do at that level is going to be the media hype.
They have a lot of work to do. They have to heighten their surveillance to make sure that we don't lose more of our critical infrastructures that exist in that state.
Meanwhile, the Nigeria Police Force isn't taking chances. They've reinforced security across the state. In an exclusive phone interview with TVC News, the force public relations officer confirmed this development.
The IGP has given necessary directive to all our tactical units and neighboring states around that area in the South region to send additional men to augment the strength of Rivers State Police Command.
And let's not forget the Department of State Services, DSS. In the coming weeks, they will play a key role gathering intelligence, securing sensitive information, and advising the government on internal security matters. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
And that's the news for the hour. We'll take a time out now. Stay with us. There's still more to come on the show.